How's it going, friends? Vintage Strategist back here with some Amurites gameplay. So, I was planning to check what we can do with the Great Engineer, if we can bulb the tech for our Firebows. Now, it turns out, and yeah, there's no quick way you can do this through the Cyclopedian game, but there's that PDF manual for Fall from Heaven, and that's the source of this information. So now the engineer will bulb through bronze working, smelting, iron working, and then unless engineering is not available for research, he will bulb this tech. So we cannot use him for that. One option to do is use him for the Bone Palace. It's something we just researched at the end of the previous episode. The other thing is that we can just start the Golden Age with him, and I'm really leaning towards this idea. So the Golden Age here will give us an extra commerce point from every tile that produces commerce, and an extra hammer from every tile that produces hammers. So in this city we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, around 4 tiles that give hammers already, so that will be 4 extra hammers. And once we start building the Bone Palace, the marble bonus will double that. Plus we can maybe reassign some workers to do the hills. So the idea is that we do the Golden Age now. It will help us build the the Bone Palace. That will trigger another Golden Age that will actually last for 20 turns. And yeah, aside from that, we'll also get a double speed for progress on the Great Person. And we'll be able to switch civics, because I see we're in the specificism, whose only effect is this +1 great merchant point. And I think we could either go to nationhood for faster production of archers, or religion for extra happiness from runes of Kilmorth that we'll switch to after we get sanitations for the farm boost. So yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. Let's do that. So we have a 12-turn Golden Age. We can we can do the switch a tad later when we get the religion. I don't care if we spend a bit more hammers on the archers just now. Let's be greedy with this extra points. So how many points we produce? Yeah, that's final Great Person rate is +10, as you can see. Sweet. And obviously the research is now way faster. Yeah, let's not play with overflow here. I want to rush towards all the right techs SAP, even if it may not be too efficient, because we've been working on the economy for quite a while, and let's approach our warmongering state faster. Yeah, so we get our archers. We'll work on the Bone Palace. See, it's only 13 turns now. It was something around 20, right? Yeah, so this city will only work on archers, I guess. Maybe a courthouse a bit later when we get more cities and maintenance goes too high. So you press Alt, hold Alt, click the archer, and then it builds it infinitely. So we have the 2 promotion, 2 experience points coming from the apprenticeship civic. We obviously save that. Alright, got that. Yeah, we can farm it up eventually for this city. Yeah, I don't think we need to do anything diplomacy-wise. Yeah, with our neighbors and our first target, Dove Yellow. How about now? Oh, he really dislikes us already. So Mahala gives me what? Open borders? I don't think I get any resources from her or from Tasunke, or for that matter from Shame. No. Yeah, same here. Do the archers. Yeah. Let's farm it up. Yeah, how many scouts do we have left? We have one, right? Yeah, let's see what's up there. So you hear that sound? Every one of our warriors just got bronze weapons. Yeah, let me sanitation next. Let me talk about that. No. Yeah. So oh, nice. We got runes. We got runes here. Yeah, we do lack food. I need to farm this one. Now we have more happiness than food, right? So weapons, right? You see this bronze weapons. It turns a 3 strength warrior into a 4 strength one. But yeah, since that's conductive metal, so we're more susceptible to lightning damage. Now there are 3 types of weapons in the game. Let me show it through here. So we unlock mining and we get to see copper, or copper, bronze, whatever. We mine it up, and as soon as we get bronze working, and we position a warrior without a weapon in a city, he gets this promotion applied to him. There is a way to remove a weapon through magic and weaken a melee unit, or generally a unit that wielded a weapon, but that comes a bit later. Opens up some interesting strategic gameplays. Now the next type of weapons are iron weapons. So you see iron with smelting, then you apply iron weapons with iron working, and the last on the list is mithril. So iron is +2, mithril is +4, and you unlock that with working, and you can apply mithril weapons with this deck, and that's really expensive. The other benefit is that with iron weapons, units wielding it have a bonus against bronze weapons. So once we do firebows, we could, among all things, we could go for this. Firebows. So archers cannot use weapons. They're just always 3-5 strength. You can boost them with a magic, with this flaming arrows thing. The firebow can use bronze and iron weapons. And then since we're here, there are 3 upgrades for the Firebows. Marksman is a national unit, only 4 allowed. And yeah, he cannot use weapons. The crossbows can use bronze and iron. The Civilopedia shows it's 9 strength, but in fact it's 9 attack, 13 defense. So it's a very nice defensive unit. And when you promote a Firebow into Crossbowman, it gets to keep all the magic promotions, of course. And ultimately, the No Limit Arquebus, a gunpowder, well, actually an archery unit, not a gunpowder unit. So it still is naturally disadvantaged against cavalry, but that's 10 strength, although it's not going to use any weapons. So for our army, iron is all that we need. We don't need mithril, so this saves us the trouble of going over here. And something tells me we would probably win the game by the time we can even think of this research. So yeah, let's queue it up. Sanitation, Way of the Earth Mother. Yeah, and Boyars later, but we'll think about that. Maybe I'll queue in something else on the way. All right. So suddenly we became a bit stronger, gaining +1 on every warrior, and so far it's just warriors that we have. We're pretty lucky with the neighbors protecting us from barbarians, and nobody aggressive is on the border, so we don't need a huge military. That also gives us quite a bit of leeway to develop economically. You don't always get that. Sometimes you have to go to war early, and you make obviously different research choices. Do we really just build archers non-stop? Yeah. Yeah, the same thing in the capital. We could go do some health boosting building, because the capital needs to be big. Now, yeah, no point. We only have clams. We don't have any resources boosted by the granary or herbalist with reagents. No, we don't have these. And yeah, we don't have any livestock as well. There's that. Well, this time I would say yes to that. We'll make him pleased a little bit. So just lost open borders, and that's not a big deal. Because trade, we can only have 1 trade per city. It's not a factor for us. Yeah, now since we have Runes of Kilmarth as a state religion, whenever this spreads somewhere we get this notification. Yeah, I think we've scouted everything that we could. Yeah, there's Shyam over here, but he won't let me look at his stuff. So let's I guess let's go home. We want to scout. We do it like through here. Yeah, hope not to get killed by some stray animals. You can capture an elephant, by the way, and there's generally there's a way to capture animal units. There's a promotion that becomes available whenever you research animal husbandry. So it reads here, enables subdue animal. You can take this promotion if you have combat 1. So you have combat 1, then you can get subdue animal. That's an extra bonus against animals. And then, well, obviously you need to either whittle down this elephant with a few other units, so it's slow and can be captured by the scout, or you need to upgrade scout to a hunter, or even, what do you call them, beastmaster, or maybe an assassin. Something's fun in, you know, having an assassin capture an elephant. No, we don't need a settler. Like where do you expect us to settle, really? Nice, so yeah, 10 extra food. Yeah, that is expensive, but you know what? Since this city is all about science, it has this lovely academy building. Yeah, maybe it makes sense to improve it a little further. Yeah. Well, she's gonna probably go and fight Mahala and maybe Tasunka if she's the worst enemy of these guys. And philosophy sends her towards her more powerful technologies that open up some nice options for this race. I don't mind making her stronger. That will just make it more challenging to fight her. Sure. Alright, can you show me how good your stack is? And where is that stack? That's their palace, by the way. Alright. Yeah, not much to do now. Do some roads. Yeah, so Yeah, I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea. We obviously need the mages, we need the priests as well. We don't need that. Unless... no. So I was looking if... I remember that this guy has enchantment, and second tier of enchantment gives flaming arrows. Obviously a great boost for the firebows. But to get that he needs channeling 2. And he only has channeling 1, as you can see here. Channeling 1, and he can only stay there. So the way this works is that, so this is your entry-level magic unit, adept. He has channeling 1 that allows him to take, as you see here, level 1 of various magic fields. So we can learn fire because we have fire mana. We can learn what's that, meta magic, right? This gives us the ability to cast floating eye. Fire gives us the ability to blaze. That's to set forests on fire. Floating eye is kind of a scouting thing. And the other thing we have is body. Yeah, body is very useful. Body should be alphabetical, right? Yeah, that's body. It gives us haste. Haste is a +1 movement thing. It's incredibly important. So these guys will be important for us early on. And it upgrades into a mage. Well, our unique mage is the wizard. He gets a unique spell staff promotion. We can use this and get a second cast of a spell during a turn. And now he comes with channeling 2, which allows him to learn like the second tier of spells. So with body we'll get regeneration. That's also useful. Units in the stack can heal. Can heal while moving. Yeah. And they heal extra damage. So that makes your armies very mobile. You don't need to wait in place and heal up. And yeah, fire is what our firebows will have. They'll be casting firebows left and right. Yeah, these are awesome things in and of itself. They function like catapults. They also scout out because how do they have only 1 movement? I thought that's a bit more. But yeah, anyways, I use them for scouting. So no reason for floating eyes from meta magic. And yeah. So he is important. Priests are important as well. So, and another thing is that so the reason you go to war, obviously, it's to subdue your enemies, and we'll use feudalism to enable vassal states and to vassalize all of them. Then obviously get tech. We need trade to enable tech trading, so we can steal some tech from them. We need what's that, currency to gain some gold to upgrade our firebows even more. And kind of the final piece to the core really fast rolling army are the horsemen. So the AI builds those so it's still the boyars. The AI builds cottages that you well, I'm not sure why you would want to keep them with the awesome aristocratianism paradigm, so you just loot them. And it's better to have horsemen, which are fast and which can loot this pretty quickly. Like a couple horsemen can loot out the entire city surrounded by villages and cottages, whatnot, in like a few turns, and let your longbows move over further. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, we'll go for firebows. And let me take a short break here. Okay, back there. Yeah, let's make this switch. No revolution because of the Golden Age. Yeah, we burn through cash pretty quickly. Yeah, better do this. Hamlet. Well, unfortunately you can't unfortunately you can't pillage your own stuff, and we just got that from culture pressure with Garim. Yeah, I think we just do this. Yeah, we don't need too much food anymore. Just lumber mill this up. And that's it. Let me take an eye on the Bolseriffs. So there are their swordsmen. Their unit designs are all very, very, picturesque, so to say. They're here to entertain us. Yeah, we'll stay there. Maybe actually position on a hill right there. Library. Are you producing that much? Yeah. Why not? I wonder where his stack is. Is it really all he got? The hunters? Can be. There goes our Golden Age. And there starts our Golden Age. Code of laws. You're kidding me. How come you don't have that? Just got trading. Yeah, better do that. That's a great trade. That's like a 1-for-1. You don't often get that with the AI. Because we're friendly, I guess. Because if I don't give her a code of laws, she'll get that from the Melakim, who I think she's also on pretty good terms with. That's a deal. What else do you have? She's more technologically advanced than us. Yeah, so yeah, the temple. The temple would give us. So it's not a bad idea to let the city grow faster as well with the herbalist and aqueduct. Yeah, the temple is good for building Thanes, then quelling rebellion. We don't need that too soon. Gives us extra happiness. We don't need that just yet right now. And I was wrong, the Golden Age is just 12 turns, it's not 20. 20 turns, it's what the clowns, the Bolseriffs, get when they trigger their world spell. So, what would you choose? Temple of Kilmarth, that's +2 gold. An extra merchant slot, not that we really need that. We we could go for another one. How much this one costs us? 300, and then probably 500 points. Yeah. Great engineer. I just hope we don't get a great engineer randomly. We get engineer points from the Bone Palace. That would be would be so troll. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. So it looks like I'm preparing too much for these guys. Start a golden age. Constellation is sacred to Kilmorth. So I'm gonna get an extension to my golden age. Is that how it works? And now everyone in Runes of Kilmorth religion will get a golden age as well. Boom. Do they get that? Oh, it doesn't look like that. Like they don't get extra hammers from these tiles. Is it just me? Wowzers. So it looks like they have their army split between this and that. I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's just keep an eye on these guys. All right. Yeah. So where do we send you then? I think the further the city and the higher population, the better. Now, going over here through this area is kind of risky. I think we can actually, with the great people, we can enter borders even without open borders agreement. So let's just see. We're not in a hurry to get that gold anytime soon. So we'll just compare how it is. And I'm not sure if you saw that symbol when we were standing over here, but we had the ability to build a religious building. So there are some wonders in the game that can be constructed by the great people. So you can do that with all great prophets, and then you can do that for some religions with some specific units. So Runes of Kilmorth here, they're sacred building. Let me show that. Tablets of Bambur, is that? Yeah, that one. So, as in standard C4, you get gold for cities following this religion. Now you get a earth mana. And, yeah, some engineering points, some stuff. Now this is pretty basic for the basic religions. Others get some very nice bonuses. Now this knocks this for the shadow religion, what they call them? Council of Isis, right? So makes all your units invisible within your borders and not in a city. So that's pretty strong. Now another one, which is the religion. Let's see. Yeah, we probably will take me quite a while to find that. Yeah, that's for the order. I was looking for the wonder that that does this fiery religion, Empyrean. Yeah, whatever. We'll see that in one of the Let's Plays. So that's just 900 gold. Would be good to get like at least 120. The upgrade costs for the firebows from the archers are about 125, and the way they are determined is like this. So you have your archer, he's at 60 hammers. Now you have a Firebow, that's 60 hammers difference. You multiply it by 2, and I think you add $5 on top. So that's 125. So not too much, too many upgrades we can do with this anyways. So we'll probably, once we hit warriors, we'll probably go for some extra gold generation. But when we start rolling cities, we'll burn villages and cottages, and we'll get more gold. Yeah, so you really need that to grow. Okay. We start to burn through cash as we build more archers, and they cost us 1 gold every turn. Yeah, so we do need to take the slider down. Yeah, that's it. A great library. Who's got that? Wonders, great library. The banner. Yeah. Yeah, we're second with our capital city. This list is, I think, by culture. So Melikim have higher culture because of their creative trait. No, not there. They are... How do we check that? So you see they're aggressive, spiritual, and adaptive. Okay, they changed creative towards aggressive because they have this adaptive trait. Now with adaptive, you have a choice like every let's say, I guess every 100 turns or so, maybe 80 turns, you can choose instead of the optional trade, you can choose anything from the list. So this spiritual is like etched into the race, etched into the Melikim, so they always stay spiritual, but they start creative, and then they can choose anything they want. He's obviously looking to wage some war. I don't think I ever noticed them going aggressive. I actually rarely noticed Melikim switch their religion, switch their trait this way. Well, obviously switching to financial is very strong, or philosophical if you're going for great people. Okay, there's that. Yeah, I think we don't have much to do. We'll just park in the capital. There he is, conquered. It's kind of a very, very long time. But yeah. It's the shame conquered them. So they walked all the way out here. The shame are very dangerous, especially early on. Yeah, that's better. That's 200 more gold than we would have gotten from Ithralia. Let's check it with Ursula. Yeah. So how about we end this episode? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoy the series, if you enjoy the Let's Plays, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more. And if you have feedback on the Let's Play, generally on the way it goes with the overexplained way, me thinking and taking choices like in a prolonged manner, so to speak, please leave a comment, and I'll see if we can adjust this Let's Play to be more entertaining, or maybe spend more time going through some of the points and some of the choices here. So see you in the next one.